The dress that ages you is not always the old one. Sometimes it is the dress you bought because it felt safe. The one that covers everything, forgives nothing, and somehow makes you feel invisible the moment you put it on. The one you keep reaching for because it is easy, because it still fits, because it does not demand much thought. But when you catch yourself in the mirror, you do not look relaxed. You look tired. You do not look comfortable. You look hidden. And that is the quiet problem with dresses after 60. A dress can either bring your shape forward in the most graceful way, or it can blur the whole picture until your face, your posture, your waist, your legs, your hair, and even your confidence seem to disappear into one piece of fabric. I want you to imagine a woman named Linda. Linda is 68. She is meeting 2 friends for lunch, and afterwards she has to stop by the pharmacy and maybe pick up a birthday card for her granddaughter. Nothing dramatic. Just a regular day. She opens her closet and reaches for a dress she has owned for years. It is loose, dark, stretchy, and printed with a small, busy pattern. She likes that it does not pinch her waist. She likes that it hides her arms. She likes that she can wear it with flat sandals. But when she looks in the mirror, something feels off. Her shoulders look narrower than they are. Her waist looks wider than it is. The hem cuts her leg at the least flattering point. The print makes the whole outfit feel noisy, but not interesting. The dress is comfortable, yes, but it makes her look as if she stopped choosing her clothes and started surrendering to them. Then Linda tries a different dress, still easy, still appropriate, but this one has a softer V-neck line that opens her face. The fabric skims instead of clings. There is a gentle seam under the bust, not a tight belt squeezing the middle. The sleeve hits just below the elbow. The hem falls at the lower calf, so her shoes look intentional instead of forgotten. She adds a simple earring, a low wedge sandal, and a handbag with shape. She has not changed her body. She has not tried to look 35. But suddenly she looks polished, present, lighter, more like current. That is the promise of today's video. We are not retiring dresses because your age says you cannot wear them. We are retiring dresses that work against you. Dresses that add heaviness where you want ease, harshness where you want softness, clutter where you want polish, or dullness where you want life. And the most aging dress is not always the dress that shows too much. Very often it is the dress that shows too much. It is the dress that hides too much. Too much fabric, too much print, too much black, too much stretch, too much nostalgia, too much I just want to cover everything. So let us go through 7 dresses women over 60 may want to retire. And more importantly, what to wear instead. The first dress to retire is the shapeless jersey sack dress. You know this dress. It often hangs straight down from the shoulders. It may be soft, stretchy, and easy to wash. It may have a round neckline, short sleeves, and no real seam, no gentle tailoring, no vertical line, no definition at all. It promises comfort, but visually it often creates a rectangle from shoulder to hem. The problem is not that it is loose. Loose can be beautiful. The problem is that it gives the eye nowhere to travel. It does not frame the face. It does not suggest the waist. It does not show the leg line. It does not create movement. It just drops. For a woman with a fuller waist or lower belly, this dress can feel like the safest choice because nothing pulls across the middle. But the irony is that when a dress has no structure, the body underneath can look larger, not smaller. The fabric floats away from the body at the bust, the waist, and the hips, and the eye reads the entire outer edge as your shape. That is why a boxy dress can make a petite woman look swallowed, a curvy woman look heavier, and a woman with narrow shoulders look as though her posture has collapsed. It can also make beautiful gray hair, lipstick, glasses, and jewelry feel disconnected from the outfit, because the dress itself has no intention. What should you wear instead? Choose a dress that is still comfortable, but has 1 or 2 signs of design. Not tightness. Design a soft aligned knit dress with a little weight in the fabric. A relaxed shirt dress with a slight waist seam or removable belt. A column dress with a long open cardigan. A pant dress that skims the body instead of sticking to it. A linen blend dress with darts at the bust and a clean vertical seam. The keyword is skim. You do not need a dress that hugs the stomach. You need a dress that acknowledges the body. A gentle V-neck, a soft collar, a seam placed slightly above the natural waist, a vertical placket, or a side slit can change everything. The small change with a big difference is the neckline. If your loose dress has a high round neck, try one with a V-neck, a split neck, or an open collar. That little opening creates a line toward the face. It softens the jaw, lengthens the neck, and makes earrings or a necklace look purposeful. If you have necklines and prefer not to show too much, choose a shallow V or a soft stand collar with an open button or two. You are not exposing yourself. You are creating air. And with shoes, avoid letting a shapeless dress end in a shapeless shoe. If the dress is relaxed, the shoe needs some definition. A clean loafer, a refined sandal with a back strap, a modern ballet flat with a slightly pointed or almond toe, or a simple block heel can give the outfit a finish. The dress says ease. The second dress to retire is the dated special occasion bolero dress. This is the dress that often comes as a set. A sleeveless or cap sleeve dress underneath, with a tiny matching jacket, shrug, or bolero on top. Sometimes there is lace. Sometimes there is satin. Sometimes there are beads around the neckline. It may have been bought for a wedding, a cruise dinner, a church event, or a formal luncheon. There is nothing wrong with wanting arm coverage. In fact, many women feel more confident with a sleeve. The issue is that the little bolero often cuts the body in the least graceful place. It stops high across the bust or just above the waist, creating a horizontal line that draws attention to the chest and middle. It can make the shoulders look rounded, the neck look shorter, and the whole outfit look like it came from a mother of the bride section 15 years ago. It can also create a strange visual message. The dress underneath may be formal, shiny, and fitted, while the bolero looks like an afterthought added only to hide the arms. The eye notices the cover-up before it notices you. Instead, look for dresses that include the sleeve as part of the design. A 3/4 sleeve wrap style dress in a refined fabric, a midi dress with a sheer or chiffon sleeve, a softly tailored sheath with elbow-length sleeves, a fit and flare dress with a structured sleeve and a smooth waist, a dress with a light jacket that is longer, cleaner, and more modern than a bolero. If you need an outer layer, choose one that lengthens rather than chops. A cropped bolero usually creates a stop sign. A longer open jacket, a soft duster, a fine knit cardigan with a single clean low the hip, or a tailored blazer with a single clean lapel creates a vertical line. It lets the eye move up and down instead of side to side. For weddings or church events, this is where fabric matters. Instead of shiny satin that reflects every pull and crease, consider crepe, matte jersey with weight, soft chiffon overlay, lace used sparingly, or a smooth woven fabric that holds its shape. A dress can feel feminine without sparkle everywhere. It can feel special without looking stiff. If your arms are a concern, do not punish yourself with tiny sleeves that squeeze the widest part. A cap sleeve often makes the upper arm look fuller because it stops right where many women feel least confident. An elbow sleeve or flutter sleeve usually gives a more graceful line. If you have a petite frame, keep the sleeve light so it does not overwhelm you. If you have a fuller bust, avoid heavy sleeve volume right at the shoulder because it can make the upper body look crowded. The better dress does not say, I am covering my arms. It says, this is the shape of the dress. That is the difference, is the too busy tiny floral dress. Now, florals are not the enemy. Florals can be beautiful at any age. A floral dress can look romantic, fresh, feminine, and modern. The problem is the tiny, dense, scattered floral print that covers every inch of fabric with no breathing room. This print often comes in muddy colors. Brown mixed with faded burgundy, navy mixed with beige and dusty green, black background with little pink flowers. The dress may have a high neckline, short sleeves, a tie in the back, and a hem that hits right at the knee. The result can feel more like upholstery or an old house dress than a fresh outfit. The issue is visual clutter. When the print is not nowhere to land, it can compete with gray hair, patterned glasses, textured skin, jewelry, and a handbag all at once. Instead of making you look lively, it can make the outfit look restless. For women with fuller figures, tiny prints are often recommended because people think small prints are slimming. Not always. A very small repeat can blur from a distance and create a heavy, muddy block. A larger print with space around it can actually look cleaner and more refined. What should replace it? Choose florals with room to breathe. A watercolor floral, a botanical print, a tonal floral where the colors are related instead of fighting each other. A dress with the print placed on a calmer background, or skip florals entirely and choose a solid color with texture, such as linen, soft ribbing, eyelet, or a subtle jacquard. Think about scale. If you are petite, an enormous print may overpower you, but that does not mean you need tiny flowers. Look for medium scale prints with open space. If you are tall or have a stronger frame, you can often carry a larger floral beautifully. If you have a fuller waist, Avoid prints that gather tightly across the stomach. A smooth front, a side tie, or a seam above the waist can keep the print from pulling in the center. Also consider color near the face. As hair turns silver, white, salt, pepper can start to look dull. Very muddy olive, brown, rust, or beige near the face may drain the complexion, especially if your skin has become softer in contrast. That does not mean you can never wear warm colors. It means the print needs harmony. Try navy with ivory, soft blue with white, plum with rose, charcoal with blush, olive with cream, or black with a cleaner, more deliberate floral. And if you love a floral dress you already own, try this before you donate it. Remove the old cardigan you always wear with it. Add a modern belt, a clean shoe, and one simple earring. If it still looks tired, it may be time to let it go. But sometimes the print is not the entire problem. The styling around it is what makes it look dated. The fourth dress to retire is the clingy wrap dress in thin jersey. The wrap dress has a wonderful reputation, and for good reason. It can create shape, open the neckline, and flatter curves. But not every wrap dress. The version that often causes trouble is the thin, stretchy jersey wrap that clings across the bust, pulls across the tummy, opens when you sit, and shows every line of undergarments. A wrap dress should make you feel graceful. It should not make you spend the day adjusting the neckline, checking the skirt, smoothing the stomach, or wondering if the fabric has twisted. For a woman with a fuller bust, the neckline may drop too low or gape. For a woman with a softer waist, the tie may draw a tight line directly across the middle. For a petite woman, the wrap point may fall too low. For a woman with a straighter figure, the dress may cling without creating shape. And when the fabric is too thin, even a beautiful body can look less polished because the dress reveals more structure than it provides. Instead, look for the idea of a wrap, not necessarily a true wrap. A faux wrap dress can be far easier. The neckline is sewn in place, the skirt does not fly open, and the waist detail can be positioned more thoughtfully. A side-gathered dress in a substantial knit can skim the tummy without grabbing it. A fit and flare dress with a V neckline can give the same face framing effect. A shirt dress with a self-belt can create shape without the drama of a wrap tie. Fabric is everything here. A thin jersey dress may feel light, but it often behaves like a magnifying glass. A heavier matte jersey, pont knit, crepe knit, or soft woven fabric gives the body a smoother line. You want fabric that falls away from the body after it touches it. If it sticks, rides, twists, or shows the outline of every seam underneath, it is not serving you. If you already own a wrap dress and you love it, make it work harder. Add a small snap or discreet hook at the neckline if it gaps. Wear a smoothing slip if the skirt clings. Tie the belt slightly to the side rather than directly in the center. Choose a bra that lifts the bust so the waistline has room to appear. These are not vanity tricks, they're structure tricks. And remember, comfort includes emotional comfort. A dress that makes you fidget is not truly comfortable. The fifth dress to retire: high dresses with too much fabric. Maxi dresses can be wonderful. They are easy, cool, feminine, and forgiving. But there is a particular kind of maxi dress that quietly overwhelms mature women. The one with excessive volume, a high gathered waist, tiers all the way down, a busy print, and a hem that nearly touches the ground. It may feel breezy, but visually it can become a tent. The danger is especially real for petite women. Too much fabric can shorten the body because the dress becomes one long, wide block. The hem hides the ankles, the waist disappears, and the shoe has no relationship to the outfit. For women with a fuller middle, tiers that begin at the stomach can add volume exactly where you do not want it. For women with a larger bust, a high gathered seam can make the bust and waist look connected, leaving no breathing space in between. The answer is not to stop wearing maxi dresses. The answer is to choose a maxi with control. Look for a column maxi with a side slit. A tiered dress where the first tier begins lower, not right under the bust. A maxi with a defined shoulder and a simple neckline. A dress that follows the body for a moment before it releases. A soft A-line maxi in a solid color. A linen or cotton dress with vertical seams. A wrap-style maxi with enough coverage and weight. The ankle matters. One of the most elegant parts of a mature woman's body can be the ankle and foot line, especially when styled with a beautiful shoe. When a maxi dress covers the entire foot, the body can look grounded in a heavy way. When the hem shows just a little ankle, the whole outfit lightens. The eye sees the end of the dress, then the shoe, then the floor. That gives the body a clean finish. If you need flat shoes, choose them carefully. A long dress with a bulky orthopedic-looking sandal can make the whole outfit feel practical, but not polished. If you need support, look for supportive sandals with clean straps, a refined sole, and a secure back. If you have wide feet or bunions, but comfort and polish can live together, a slightly metallic sandal, a soft leather slide with structure, or a low wedge can make a maxi feel intentional. The small change here is hemming. A dress that is 2-inch looks shorter and less put together. A dress hemmed to the right length can make the same dress look custom. This is one of the most overlooked style upgrades for women over 60. We talk about buying new things, but sometimes the most youthful looking choice is simply a proper hem. The sixth dress to retire is the harsh black dress that no longer loves you back. A little black dress can be timeless. Black can be chic, strong, slimming, and simple. But not every black dress is flattering forever. As skin tone, hair color, and contrast soften with age, a solid block of harsh black near the face can sometimes create shadows under the eyes. Emphasize lines around the mouth or make the complexion look more tired than it really is. This does not mean you must throw away every black dress. Please do not hear that. Some women look magnificent in black at 70, 80, and beyond. If your hair is bright silver, your features have strong contrast, and you love a bold lip, black may still be stunning on you. The dress to retire is the black dress that feels severe, flat, and unforgiving. Often it has a high neckline, heavy fabric, long sleeves, and no texture. Or it is a faded black cotton dress that has lost its richness. Or it is a black jersey dress that clings and shows wear. Release on. Black only looks polished when the fabric, fit, and grooming are sharp. When black fades, pills, stretches, or collects lint, it can look cheaper than a softer color would. What should you wear instead? Try softer dark neutrals. Navy, charcoal, deep espresso, or warm slate. These colors can give the same slimming, versatile effect with less harshness around the face. If you love black, choose a black dress with a more beautiful texture or a face brightening accessory. A black dress with a V-neck and pearl earrings is different from a black dress with a tight crew neck and no light near the face. A black dress with a silk scarf in ivory blush blue or soft red is different from a black dress worn with black shoes, black bag, and black glasses. A black dress in crepe is different from a faded black t-shirt dress. This is where color harmony matters. If your hair is gray, white, or silver, repeating a little lightness near the face can look beautiful. Silver earrings, a soft ivory jacket, a light top shoe, or a handbag in a gentle neutral can keep black from becoming heavy. If your coloring is warm, try cream camel's olive or warm coral near the face. If your coloring is cool, try pearl, icy blue, rose berry, or clear red. The misunderstanding is thinking black always makes you look slimmer. Black can minimize, yes, but a poorly shaped black dress can still make the body look wider if the silhouette is wrong. Shape comes before color. A navy dress with beautiful lines will usually look better than a black dress with poor fit. The seventh dress to retire is the too young trend dress worn without adaptation. This one is sensitive, so let us say it's kind. You are allowed to wear color, print, denim, lace, slip dresses, shirt dresses, sneakers, boots, belts, and modern shapes. Style does not expire, but some trend dresses are designed around a body line, lifestyle, or styling attitude that may not match what you actually want to communicate. Very short baby doll dresses, extremely thin slip dresses, oversized puff sleeves, cutouts in awkward places, sheer fabrics without enough lining, drop waists that lengthen the torso but shorten the legs, or dresses with exaggerated volume can look wonderful on a runway or in a photo, but difficult in real life. The problem is not age. The problem is translation. A trend needs to be translated into your body, your comfort, your proportions, your climate, your shoes, your undergarments, and your daily life. A 70-year-old woman can absolutely look modern in a dress, but she may look more refined in the grown-up version of the trend. If lace is current, you do not need a sheer lace mini dress. You might choose a dress with lace trim at the sleeve or a lace blouse under a clean sleeveless dress. If slip dresses are everywhere, you do not need a thin satin slip that shows every line. You might choose a bias cut satin midi with a soft jacket or a matte slip style dress with a higher neckline and better lining. If bold florals are in, you can choose a modern botanical print in a flattering length. If volume is in, you can wear volume in the skirt but keep the shoulder clean, or choose a dramatic sleeve on a simple dress. The most stylish mature women are not the ones who ignore trends completely. And they are not the ones who copy them exactly. They edit. That is the word to remember. Edit a modern dress should make you feel current, not costumed. It should give a little freshness to your wardrobe without asking you to become someone else. Now, before we move into the final closet checklist, let us correct a few common misunderstandings about dresses over 60. The first misunderstanding is that a loose dress is always more flattering than a fitted one. A dress can be relaxed and still have shape. A dress can be fitted and still be tasteful. The danger is extremes. Too loose can erase you. Too tight can distract you. The sweet spot is a dress that touches the body where you want definition and releases where you want ease. The second misunderstanding is that sleeves solve everything. Sleeves are wonderful, but the wrong sleeve can make the arm look fuller or the shoulder look heavier. A sleeve that ends at the widest part of the upper arm may draw attention there. A sleeve that is too tight can create pulling. A sleeve that is too puffy can widen the upper body. Often, the best sleeve is simple, a flutter or a clean short sleeve with enough room. The third misunderstanding is that a dress must be dark to be slimming. Darker colors can be useful, but line matters more. A soft blue dress with vertical seams can look more flattering than a black dress with a high neck and a boxy cut. A cream dress with the right undergarments and a good jacket can look more expensive than a dark dress in tired fabric. Do not choose dark just because you are afraid to be seen. The fourth misunderstanding is that older women should avoid belts. Some should not. A stiff belt around the widest part of the waist can be unkind. But a soft, slightly above the natural waist, a side tie, or a tonal belt can create shape without squeezing. If you have a fuller tummy, try belting under a jacket or choosing a dress with built-in shaping instead of adding a belt. If you are petite, a belt in the same color family as the dress may define you without cutting you in half. The fifth misunderstanding is that comfort means giving up polish. Comfort is not the enemy of style. Painful shoes, tight waistbands, scratchy lace, and dresses that require constant adjusting are not elegant. But comfort looks best when it is chosen with intention. A breathable fabric, a secure shoe, a dress that allows you to sit, walk, drive, worship, travel, and enjoy lunch without fuss. That is real elegance. So when you stand in front of your closet and look at your dresses, ask better questions. Do not ask, am I too old for this? Ask, does this dress bring me forward or does it hide me? Does the neckline frame your face or does it close you off? Does the sleeve cut your arm sharply? Does the waistline skim, define, or squeeze? Does the fabric fall nicely, or does it cling and add life, or does it create clutter? Does the hem make your legs look graceful, or does it stop at an awkward place? Do your shoes finish the dress, or do they drag it down? Does the color brighten your skin and hair, or does it make you look more tired than you feel? And maybe the most important question, when you put it on, do you stand differently? Because a good dress changes posture. Not medically, not magically, but emotionally. When a dress fits your real body and your real life, you stop tugging, you stop apologizing, your shoulders relax, your chin lifts, you become visible again. Here's the practical beside you in your closet. Retire the dress if the fabric is thin, clingy, pilled, faded, or stretched out. Retire it if the print feels busier than your face. Retire it if the hem always needs adjusting. Retire it if the neckline makes your neck look shorter or your bust feel crowded. Retire it if you only wear it because you are trying to disappear. Retire it if it requires a cover-up that ruins the line. Retire it if the dress belongs to a version of you who no longer lives your life. Then replace it with a dress that has at least one beautiful line, a neckline that opens, a sleeve that flatters, a seam fabric that skims, a hem that lightens the leg, a color that works with your hair, a print that has breathing room, a shoe that supports you and still looks chosen. For everyday errands, try a soft shirt dress, a knit align dress, or a simple midi with refined sandals and a structured tote. For church, try a 3/4 sleeve dress in crepe or pont with a low heel and a delicate earring. For lunch with friends, try a floral midi with open space in the print, a modern flat, and a clean handbag. For travel, try a wrinkle-resistant column dress with a light jacket and supportive shoes. For date night, try a wrap-style dress that stays closed, a beautiful lip color, and earrings that bring light to your face. For a wedding, skip the stiff bolero set and choose a dress with sleeves designed into it. Or pair a simple dress with a longer fluid jacket. And when in doubt, remember the simple formula. Less clutter, better line, softer face, cleaner shoe. That formula can rescue almost any dress. You do not need a closet full of dresses. One easy daytime dress, one polished lunch or church dress, one dress that travels well, one special event dress that does not make you feel like someone's afterthought, one dress in a color that makes your face come alive even before makeup. And please hear this clearly. Retiring a dress is not rejecting the woman who wore it. That dress may have served you. It may have carried you through weddings, summers, vacations, workdays, Sunday mornings, family dinners, hard seasons, and ordinary afternoons when you simply needed to get dressed and keep going. There is no shame in that. But style is allowed to evolve with you. Your body has changed. Your hair may have changed. Your lifestyle may have changed. Your feet may need more support. Your waist may want more ease. Your skin may prefer softer colors. Your arms may prefer a different sleeve. Your confidence may be asking for something more intentional now. That is not a loss. That is wisdom. A beautiful dress over 60 should not fight your body, hide your body, or pretend your body is 25. It should honor the woman you are now. Experienced, feminine, practical, graceful, and still very much allowed to be seen. So the next time you try on a dress, do not only look for what it covers, look for what it reveals. Does it reveal your face, your posture, your taste, your softness, your strength, your sense of occasion, your willingness to still choose beauty in ordinary